All right, y'all. So this is my second time recording this. The A.K.I trailer just dropped, and boy, is it worth the wait. And it's so weird because I just made a video about her on TikTok, but I'm not gonna release it because my video makes no sense. But was the trailer worth the wait? Yes. Was she everything I wanted? No. But do I like her? Yes. 10 out of 10. Loved it. Now, let's talk about what I didn't like first because the one thing about this channel, I like to talk about what people won't talk about. So, everybody wants to talk about the positives in a video game. Well, I talk about the negatives because the internet is overcrowded with positive things about games, overhyping it. So, I want to talk about the negatives of Aki and then we'll get into the positives. So, and not necessarily negatives, but as far as what I was hoping for. I wanted a zoner. All right, because I already played Manon, and I'm looking for other characters to pick up the run with Manon. And Aki looks like a rushdown character. Now, when I played Fang, when I saw Fang in Street Fighter 6, 4, 5, Street Fighter 5, I thought he was the most amazing design in fighting game history. Like, his evasiveness and his zoning was they worked fluidly together. Like he was so perfect, and his ability to like anti-air, zone, and evade was just so flawless. And I really wanted a piece of that zoning. I wanted the up fireballs. I wanted to take the poison. I wanted that because I wanted to see what it is, fake drive meter. Now, from watching the trailer, it doesn't look like she works like that. It doesn't look like she's a zoner by any stretch of the imagination. She looks like a rushdown character. So let's get into the positive. So when I say negatives, I just wanted a zoner, and I don't think she's gonna be a zoner. Now, getting into the positives, she looks like a fun rushdown character to play. Like looking at the jab, jab, jabs that she was doing reminded me so much of Vega in Street Fighter 4. I loved it. It looks like she has a dive kick. I say kick, but y'all know she was using her hands, but it looked like she had some form of a dive kick, unless that was a part of a move. Um, I really can't tell, but reason I say that is because if she has a slide, then she has a way to approach you on the ground. She always could use her footsies, and some kind of tool to manipulate her jump ins would be amazing. But if she doesn't have one, hey, fine. I'm fine with that. Um, it looked like she has a command throw, or maybe I'm just seeing her throw from different angles, and it looked like it looked like three different throws, which would mean she has a front throw, a back throw, and a command throw. I couldn't tell, but sometimes maybe her hit moves look like a throw. But if she has a command throw, that would be insane. Um, Command throws I think are really good in a game with a parry and a drive impact. So if she has a command throw, that's good. Um, I didn't see any of her long normals. I really didn't get a good look at her normals. I just love that jab, but um, she had this. I don't know if you ever played Mortal Kombat 2, but she had one fireball that I saw, and it looked like Reptile's fireball off Mortal Kombat 2. Well, not his fireball because he had an acid spit, but he had this juggle bubble that he would send out. It would hit you, and it would be a free juggle. It looked like she had this really big bubble fireball that I'm curious how it works. Um, I like I said, I really want to know. I never saw anybody turn purple. I saw them turn purple in the combo, but I didn't see them just stay purple like Fang, where it's eating away at your life. So I don't know if she actually has a take the poison mechanic. Where in my TikTok video, I was wondering would it attack your drive meter or would it attack your life? Well, I didn't see it at all. It looked like every time she hit you, you turn purple, but not necessarily stay purple. So I'm wondering on her take the poison. And maybe she has like certain moves that does it, but not necessarily all her moves. Like things special moves were meant to stack poison on you. So and then again, it looked like Street Fighter just never really wanted to overkill things. So the like maybe they might have stepped away from the poison aspect, but left the character because people probably did like Fang. So I'm curious as to how her poison works, but her super was insane. But here's the thing: So Street Fighter came out in June. Say she's coming out at the end of September. My question is, with her coming late, will she be able to deal with the top tier characters? And here we are looking at the character select screen. Will she be able to fight Gal? Will she be able to fight JP? Will she be able to deal with Zona? Because we saw her slide move, right? Now, Fang's slide move to me I liked because you had free control of him after the slide. So he could slide and he could jab, he could slide, he could throw, he could slide, he could do a standing hard kick. And there was always a mix up as to which side of you the slide would end up on. Her slide to me looked like Scorpion's spear on Mortal Kombat 11. Now, what am I talking about? In Mortal Kombat 11, Scorpion's spear worked different than it's ever worked in Mortal Kombat. Historically, if Scorpion hit you with the spear, you'd be standing there dizzy, like finish him dizzy, as a free hit. All of a sudden in Mortal Kombat 11, the spear was a part of attack, meaning it had a follow-up attack. And if you meter burn, or what they call it, amplify, I think in Mortal Kombat 11, then he would hit you and you would be stunned for another hit. So you did get the free hit if you amplified it. Now, I brought him up to say that her slide looks like it works the same. When she was sliding real slow, like a snake, and it was exciting. But I forgot who she was fighting. But the second they moved, she sprung onto them. Now, if that's how it works, if it's always a part of, if it always has a follow up attack, it makes me wonder, does she not have the freedom to come out of the slide? And also, is the slide slow? Because Fang's slide was very fast, and it was a very good tool to deal with a jump in that you didn't know what side it was going to be on. You could just slide out of the way. You don't really, you can't tell from the trailer how her slide works, but it looks significantly slower than Fang's. Um, Again, I love her jab, 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 man. It reminded me so much of Vega in Street Fighter 4. So I love that aspect of her. She looks exciting to watch. Like the game to me, and I know it's gonna be offensive, but the game to me was getting a little bland. We saw enough of the same for the past 2 months that the characters are starting to, and all starting to blend together. It's starting to look like the same color paint. So to see her breathe life into it, I hope that snap didn't trigger you. When I hear people snap, I start thinking JP, and it's got PTSD. But anyway, I loved her second costume. I like both of her costumes. I like the character design, nailed it. I mean, she's like Jury. It really is a lot like Jury, but still, like, even though it's so much like Jury, it's still like a breath of fresh air. And her second costume reminded me like an Enchantress of DNF Duel. It's like that Victorian dress or whatever. I don't even know what time frame that was, but I think that was Victorian. But anyway, so you got the character design. I wonder if she can do, like, you got JP out here that's really top tier. You got Luke, you got Guile, she has to be able to deal with Zona, but it also makes me wonder what will she be able to do when it comes to people like Marissa? Like, can she deal the damage like Marissa can deal damage? And if not, is she going to have to sit there and attack like Cammy? Which it kind of looks like it because it looks like she gets a lot of Oki. It looks like when she knocks you down, she still keeps pressure. So, me as coming from a Manon player that's gonna pick up A.K.I, it will be nice to knock down my opponent and be able to stay on top of him. Pause. Because that's one of the biggest weaknesses Manon has is she has to restart the neutral every time she knocks you down. So it looks like I'm going to be able to fill that hole in with A.K.I. Now, that's literally everything you could really ask for a character. Fun to watch, great costumes, mix-ups, which, like I said, I think it looks like she has a command grab. So she has a slide, a command grab, and possibly a dive kick. Hey, we might be cooking with at least a mid-tier character, y'all. I don't think she's going to hit the ground and flop like Rashid did. So we're looking at a really good character. And the wait till September, the end of September is going to be tough. But hey, it looks like we're going to get a huge payload for this character. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Like, literally, I'm gonna give this character, or at least the trailer, a 9 out of 10, and I mean, literally, it deserves a 10 out of 10. And I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give her a 10 out of 10 off excitement because for some reason when I saw Rashid, I wasn't excited. When I watched the trailer, I knew I wasn't gonna play him, but yeah, I just really did not. I wasn't impressed by what I saw, and it could be that I just knew I wasn't gonna like Rashid, but this right here literally was exciting. So y'all let me know what y'all think.